Hello everybody, my name is Dizzy, and welcome to something terrifying. Specifically, we are jumping into Hitman once again, as is our way on Mondays, for some Master Difficulty challenges. Oh, fun! Not terrifying at all, I'm sure. Yes, currently just a black screen while the game loads. Possibly has a small paddy with my controller. We'll see how that works. It was working 20 minutes ago, because I did an extensive test run to make sure my controller was actually attached and working. So if it's not working now, I'm going to be extra cross, but that's fine. Yeah, welcome, Boom Boom. Welcome anyone else who might be around here. What is this? We've got a new elusive target up. It's insensible to you, that's fine. Yeah, so, going over to Paris, mission the showstopper, and we're clicking on this. Difficulty Master. Good start. You are the ultimate assassin. No challenge is too hard. You exist only to take out your targets in the most complicated ways possible with no assistance from anyone. Good. Yeah, so Master Difficulty restrictions. We only get one save. Our mission stories are completely unguided. We have to do them sort of from memory and working it out in the level. There's bonus cameras, bonus enforcers. Combat is harsher. When it says ruthless and demanding combat, I think what it means is enemies fire more, they fire more accurately, and you take less hits to die, basically. Bloody eliminations ruin disguises. So if you want someone's disguise, you can't just shoot them in the head anymore. Yes, you can get red on you, boom boom, exactly. Also, NPCs are more attentive to sounds. Not super certain what that means. I don't know if that means... I'm assuming it means that, quote-unquote silent takedowns, which aren't actually silent to begin with, but I assume they are now even less silent. I don't believe it's going to affect things like how far away NPCs can hear throwables from, because that would actually be better for me. Anyway, so that's what we're going in for. We're starting in Paris with the first story mission of Hitman 1. I'm inclined... So, for the different levels, we have different mastery levels unlocked. So for Paris, we're on level 6 in the bottom right-hand corner, it says. I'm kind of inclined, as an initial challenge, to say also that I'm only allowed to start in the first starting place, like the place you'd normally start the mission on your first playthrough. In proper Hitman 1, the highest difficulty level had a separate progression to the regular difficulty levels, which meant that, even if you'd unlocked everything in regular difficulty, as soon as you played what was then called professional difficulty for the first time, you had to start again as if you'd unlocked, nothing. So I'm inclined, at least to the start, to limit myself to starting at the first place. This is going to be... It's going to be more of a challenge for all of them. It's going to be most of a challenge in Colorado, where because you start out with disguises in some of them, that's super helpful in Colorado. Paris, it's... disguises are moderately easy to come by, although I think... It doesn't say it here, but I think that one of the other things the highest difficulty levels do is they take out some NPCs that normally give you quite easy access to disguises. I haven't checked that extensively. I know one particular location where we can have a look and check that on this level, so we'll have a look as we go. What I'm probably not going to do is limit myself in terms of pickup locations, although for Paris, this is still the most convenient pickup location, so it doesn't really matter. I've had thoughts as to how I want to approach this level this time, and what, in terms of the mission stories... Oh, okay, you can't even see them on this. Hang on. I changed the difficulty down just a sec. Now you can see which mission stories there are. Mission stories aren't always the way to go, but I think in this case what I want to try is... I want to try for this opportunity, which is to do with fireworks, and this opportunity, which, as we all know, is the Sheik. He has a really good disguise that gets you most places quite easily, and he's normally relatively unguarded if you can get to his place in time. This one might be new to me? I'm not sure if this is in Hitman 1. I had a look at the list of opportunities before I started, and I was like, I don't remember that at all. So maybe I've just never done it. But as it is something I've never done, it's not a good sort of start for a mission when there's going to be no guidelines. Alright, let's head back to difficulty. Yeah, so to do these two stories, I think, weirdly, for a smuggled item, what I actually kind of want is a sniper rifle, and we do now have a silent sniper rifle, which is wonderful. Because with the fireworks, there's two ways of killing people with the fireworks. One is you are right up close and you push someone off a balcony, and the other is it brings them out into a convenient spot for sniping from the level sniper tower. I'm sort of hoping for the first one, but we have the sniper rifle here just as a sort of a backup, I think. That's going to be the plan. Alright. Let's stop putting it off and jump right in. Now, because we're aiming for the Sheik disguise, I actually got to be a bit quick once we get started. But I will listen to the little intro speech that she does. In fact, I could even have shown you the briefing. Let's be honest.
This is the red carpet event of the season, and the guest list is a veritable who's who of the global fashion elite. You will find Viktor Novikov basking in the spotlight, while Daria Margolis hosts the heavily guarded auction on the second floor for a group of Iago's top customers. Now, event security will keep a watchful eye on any suspicious activity, but I trust your timeless look shall fit right in. Good luck, 47.
You know, I find it vaguely surprising that that the ICA couldn't have got me a real invite to the auction, considering that they are, you know, also a shadowy clandestine organization.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, so we're gonna run right on in. Try not to bump into that guy too much. There's a few guards on the ground floor that might have moderately easy disguises to get. These people over here.
I know I look fine, but he's like a green...
Sorry, sir, not allowed to let you through here. Please step
Yep,
back.
I know you're not allowed to let me through. I was hoping one of these would have a wardrobe in them,
Kruger's been my role model since...
but apparently not.
So, if he kisses your hand, will you ever wash it again?
Yeah, I saw you...
Right, I know I'm not allowed in here, but
Oh, what can I say?
there is body storage in here. Okay. So those are the more perceptive NPCs.
Speaking of, that guy looks a lot like Helmut Kruger.
Alright, let's get a coin and think about what we want to do here.
Yeah, uncanny.
I want to stand here. Oh, hello. I didn't even realize you were in here, sorry.
I have a lot of gas right now. You better get out of here.
Okay. Clobber him. Hide him. Disguise as him. Okay. First disguise unlocked. Now, normally, what I do here is save. However, we only get one. So I'm not going to spend it just yet. Instead, what I'm going to do is... I believe I'm allowed in here. Yep. We are not going to pick that up just yet. I don't think I need it, and I don't necessarily want to be fretting about carrying it around. Now, where we do want to go is the security office, so we can wipe the cameras. And sooner rather than later, because I know we're on the time limit. I may have already spent too much time fretting. What way is that guy facing? He's facing away. Okay, fine, that's good. What we're gonna do is the old classic. Wipe the cameras with a bullet. And now we're gonna look at the map to find where I need to be. I need to be over here. So this way and round. There's the stairs. Okie doke. So far, so good. We'll grab the cocktail recipe in case everything goes completely backwards over itself. Now. So up here, this is the staircase where I think there's the guy who was an easy disguise who will have been removed. Yes, see, this guy is like a crew person. He normally is fixing this stuff, but not today. Now, we have to be aware. Am I allowed to hold this? I am. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Now, we need to get in here to unlock the chic store. Now, we're not allowed in here. Oh, okay, there's an extra bodyguard, and we may have missed the sheep, possibly. In fact, is this the sheep walking off down here? Yes, yes it is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll lure him in here as he goes past, and hopefully everything will work out just fine and dandy.
What the hell? Weird. Hey, pick that up. What are you, 5 years old?
Okay, he saw us, that's no good. Okay, we may have been a bit slow, unfortunately.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna get this. Okay. Well, this is bad news, but we've had worse news. Blast. I was just a little tiny bit too slow. I think I'm allowed around here
I keep racking my brain, but I
as
just can't
security.
figure out what, how they do
Okay, so now that guy there has the next best access into the auction area. However, he's been joined by this guy,
Yeah, sure so.
who's going to make my life more difficult. So, we gotta think about this carefully. First off, we gotta close that door so people don't look through and see. We'll close that door as well, just in case. Now, I think the best thing to do is to lure that guy
Say what?
over that way. And then while he's over there, we clonk this guy. And we run, 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 run. Clonk you. Close the door before anyone sees. Gorgeous. Okay. Now, I may have left some coins in places, so I don't think I have my full coin complement. It's gonna be okay. Alright. Alright. In fact, actually, what I should have done was clobber the Sheik buff and then go down and wipe the security tapes. That was like some excess time that I didn't need to spend. Okay, but we now have auction staff. None of you out there see through this, which is good. Looks like those two guys don't see through this. So we can theoretically get up this way. Alright. Alright. I don't think I need to be frisked.
Hey, I heard someone wants to
No.
check.
Okay. I need a frisk to get up there. That's fine, because there are other ways. You can sneak out of windows and up drain pipes and things. The only question is, which is the best? Because I don't know how likely I am to be spotted, and I can't remember where the drain pipes are. That over there, by the way, that's the sniper tower. Okay. We are gonna go around till we find the drain pipe I'm looking for. There we go. I was hoping it was over here. And from here we can go up. Weirdly, we're like allowed to be doing this. Okay, I want to be on that ledge. Hang on a sec. So, this is where we want to be for the whole fireworks thing. And the only thing standing in our way is that guy. Because the plan is, we're going to start some fireworks, right? Victor is going to...
Good, good.
Oh, I wonder what he was saying. Something about a moron downstairs. Yeah. Victor is going to run out somewhere down there, right? And Dahlia is going to run out up here. And in theory, the optimal solution for dealing with the two of them is to push her on top of him. So she lands on top of him and takes them both out, right? That's the plan. The issue with the plan is this person. I think we might be able to just distract him with a coin. But if not, or possibly actually with a gun, if we just kind of drop a gun where he'll see it, he'll grab it and take it off to somewhere. That should hopefully give us plenty of time. That's the plan. Now, what I don't know is if that guy is gonna see. So I may want to stop him from standing there.
That is Dahlia Margolis, supermodel turned spy master.
There she is. There's the Sheik. There's the Sheik. You swine. You were just a little bit too close for me. There's someone over there who's an enforcer for this disguise, but that's okay. But yeah, kind of what I want to do, I think, is wait for him to not be standing there and then shoot down this winch. Oh, maybe that... I was thinking maybe that'll destroy the stand. But actually, maybe it won't destroy the stand. Am I allowed to hold this? Yes I am, okay. Good to know. Alright, here is probably a good time to be dropping my save, but Fun touchscreen podium? It is a fun little podium, isn't it? Look at that!
I have an opening bid.
I have no idea what he's, like, doing with it, but it is fun. If we brought poison, we could poison her glass, because she has a glass that she takes a drink from up here. However, this difficulty level, you don't get many like extra items. I was actually quite lucky, honestly, to find the wrench. You don't get too many bonus items. Then most of them have been taken out. So, yeah. I don't think we're going to be able to poison her. Although she will have she does have lethal poison pills in her own room. Are you just going to stand there all day? I can't disrupt you? At all? No, apparently not. Okay, interesting. Oh, this guy's got like a... You've not got a chair, have you, sir? That's a shame. That there's an empty one. You could sit down. You don't have to stand. You can get an iPad as well. There's a few over there. No, not interested. All right. Okay, so possibly I might have to distract 2 people. Don't know how likely that is.
Get back to work.
I'm getting back to work.
No, that's not gonna work. No waiters here, man. Move along.
Yeah, I know I'm not allowed in there. You gotta hush.
Next on the list.
Now there's also this room, which I guess I am allowed in, with this lassie in here, who we had to assassinate that one time. Guard outside as well. I don't think this helps us. I need to... What's this? Oh, it's a screwdriver. I need to distract this guy. I need to get him away from the podium. Because I think what's going to happen is... She's going to be stood here, I'm going to push her, and that guy's going to see. Because I'm moderately confident that he can see through this. Alright, let's drop a save. Let's drop our 1 save here. Partly because I want to test if he can see through here, right? So if we... Okay. Maybe he can't see through this door. When I open it, people see. When I close it, people don't see. Interesting. Okay, well that makes my life a lot easier. I just have to make sure the door's closed. Oh, I just got intel. About a laptop. Oh, I wonder if that is... That's an opportunity. I'm not sure where her laptop is, I will say. Is it this?
Looking sharp today.
Thank you. Investigate laptop. I need a password dongle. I don't know where that is. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Interesting. Alright, okay. Let's assume that that's a thing for distracting her and not for distracting the auction guy. We've got our save down, so we might as well give this a go. Ah, he's gonna go look over there, is he? Well, that's dead convenient. Right, now theoretically what happens is we have a big fireworks display. It all looks very pretty. Dahlia comes out here, and theoretically Novikov should come out underneath. Theoretically. Oh look, he's taking pictures on his phone, that's great. I wish I could use this, that would be wonderful. Now I don't know how long this goes on for, because Novikov is not in position yet. But then neither is she, she's not actually ready to be pushed. She's busy having a cigarette. Okay, if you look on the minimap you can see he's now coming. So he's now stood basically in position. I need her to stop having a smoke. Alright.
There he is.
There we go.
Both targets
Yes!
are dead. Now head towards an exit.
Astonishing, we did it!
Move on, son. Double
Uh-oh. He now sees through us somehow. I don't quite know how, but he does. Uh-oh, there's people around who are enforcers. Okie doke. Alright, all we have to do now is get to safety. Get downstairs, get to safety. Avoid people who see through me. None of you see through me. Helmet's on his way up, that's fine. Honestly, that went a lot more smoothly than I expected it to. I hadn't realised that that guard would just straight up look away. Where's the downstairs exit? It's over here. Is that really it? Was that it? That was so easy! That was so smooth! I only had to knock out like 3 people! We didn't even get the disguise I was looking for! Achievement unlocked when no one else dares. I assume that's for completing it on Master Difficulty? I don't know. Boomer says, did you even use the one save? I did save. I didn't ever need to reload the save. I got 20,000 XP for that. Okay, what have we unlocked? We unlocked a new unsilenced pistol, which isn't that great. And you pick up a new starting location as crew. That's the one we wanted for the escalation mission that I did, remember? Yeah. Another new one, undercover in locker room as a chef. Interesting. Oh, and now we're gonna get the story stuff. Yeah, do you remember the story? They're like, this game has one. This is Novikov, the guy we just killed. Here he is with a dossier full of secrets on Providence.
How was Moscow? Kamarov is gone. I set him up as a Langley spy. It's quite the scandal at the FSB. His death will not be investigated.
And there, of course, is the
Your
Shadow
turn.
client.
Very well. The secrets of the global elite. 5 years of work. Everything we've collected. This thing makes WikiLeaks look like a gossip rag. The pen beats the sword, huh?
I have found that whoever wields the sword decides who holds the pen. Smile, Victor. Your reputation is safe. Now run along. I'm sure you have pretty dresses to attend to.
Yeah, they don't like each other, but I guess that's
Victor.
okay. One of them's an assassin, the other's
Good
a
luck with the show.
spy. They don't have to like each
I have a
other.
feeling it's going to be the one you'll be remembered for.
He is so unhappy looking. They're both so unhappy looking, my gosh. Alright, so what challenges do we actually get done then? We got Terminal Velocity, which is a good one, 4,000 XP. We got the Accident Kill one. We got Trigger the Fireworks. We found the recipe, we already did that one. I think we did that one as well. Find the remote, that's fine. And got the 2 targets. Oh, I see, the 2 targets are worth 4,000 each. Ah. Plus, of course, we got a Silent Assassin. This one's actually a fairly easy mission to do Sniper Assassin on as well. Did we get anything for doing it on Master Difficulty? I don't think we did, you know. Do we get bonus score for doing it on Master Difficulty? Apparently not. We are 4,776th in the world. Unfortunately, it's not easy for me to see what my score was. There we go. Oh, 156 is right there. I'm just an idiot. Oh, this person did it in VR. They're number 20th in the world. Astonishing. Anyway, so that was master difficulty. It honestly wasn't that bad. It was mostly like normal Hitman. It's gonna get worse as the game goes on. Also, the only one save thing is going to absolutely massively suck for Colorado. Because obviously Colorado has the 4 targets. Oh, shut up, Diana. I'm busy. Because Colorado has the 4 targets. So like on a normal mission with 2 targets, you might do one, save, then do the other. Paris is special because you get both with one shot. Yeah, in this, you have to sort of pick a rough halfway point in getting them all, and it's not easy. I dread to think what's going to happen when we get to Colorado. But in the meantime, we've got more time than I expected to do side missions and stuff in and around Paris. We have a whole escalation mission that we haven't done. So let's hop into this. To start off, we've got this guy who's an auction assistant. And we have to kill him wearing this guy's security guard. Okay, now I don't have a starting security guard disguise. But that's okay. We can start as a crew, which is probably our best bet. Classic starting items. Do we have any methods? Okay. Anything I want to have on me? The antique emetic syringe is normally a good one. Okay. Sure. Let's give this a go. See, you're our friend. I forgot what this mission is called already. Straight away.
Huh. Wow.
Oh, we start off with them doing their little
What's this
chat.
Yeah, that's a fireworks remote. I wouldn't touch it if I were you. Look,
Noted.
Novikov's expecting a heads up before we
Okay, where are you? Oh, you're over there. Interesting.
watch it from the guard. Hey,
What
buddy.
the hell was that noise? What the hell was that?
Leave that alone.
Novikov asked me to fetch it for him. Wants to trigger the fireworks himself.
Okay. Well, honestly, this... Apart from the fact I don't have anything to club you with... Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay.
Please don't!
Really? Oh, I'm not this guy's security guard. Whoops. Good start. Good start. Wasn't a good start. It was a really bad start.
Huh. Wow.
Okay, was that... Oh, was that noise this coming on? Hang on.
What's this one for?
Yeah, that's a fireworks remote. I wouldn't touch it if I were you. Look, Novikov's expecting a heads up before we trigger the display.
Yes! It's that. Okay. Fine. All well and good. Alright. Now we've got these two here. Ideally, you want to avoid being caught on camera. So I don't have to go and Oh, I need to go back this way actually, because the one of you who wanders off is a security guard, aren't you? Yeah, okay, we'll go get that guy. No, apart from that, there's a camera over there. It's fine though. Just gonna go clobber this guy real quick. Excuse me? Doop, 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 doop. Okay, we can put you away easily. Now, those two do enforce this disguise, but shouldn't be a problem. Now, there's a letter opener in here. Alright. I want to wait for that guy. Okay, he's not going to come in. Just knock you out, so you don't discover the body. Okay, there is a camera up there as well. I can't see it properly from here, that's fine. We'll go out a different door. Can I put this gun away, please? Thank you. And then we go out the front door. And everything should be fine. Oh, that guy is an enforcer. He's positioned in a really mean spot. He is. Luckily he's a bit blind, doesn't see me like going around the fountain.
Just put your gun away.
Did he just tell me to put my gun away? I was holding a camera! Alright, okay, escalation mission level 1. When you remember to wear the correct disguise is trivial. It's this level I always get the security and the crew disguises mixed up. I don't know why, they're not that similar. I'm just thick, I guess. I suppose, Boom Boom, I suppose. Right, 2.5, no, not 2.5 minutes, nearly 3 minutes. That's a pretty good time. Next level, the security guard disguise can be worn once and for 60 seconds only. Okay. That's fine. This is mostly the same. We just need to make sure that he's down first. And I really want to find a clobbering weapon, to be honest. That would be really helpful if I had one of those.
Hey, buddy, I want to leave that alone.
Novikov asked me to fetch it for him. Wants to trigger the fireworks himself.
All right, whatever you
Whoop,
want.
whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Right. Where are those two security guards? They're over here right now. Well, that's a shame, because now would be an excellent time to go and get that guy. Am I allowed around here? Yes, I am. Okay, we'll go the long way. We're going to leave you in there for now. Just wanted to make sure you're away. Now, there must be a clobbering weapon around. Am I allowed in here? Apparently I am. Good. Oh, a fire extinguisher! That's a clobbering weapon. There we go, I'll have one of you. Thank you very much. Okay. Also use this opportunity to take out that camera. That camera. Oh, he's investigating the camera getting exploded. It's okay. Okie doke. For the room with you two in it, he's literally just gone over there. Clobber. Clobber. In you come. Right, now you are... You're a crew. Okay, we don't want you. That's fine. Go grab that security outfit now. It should be a relatively quick run, and then we can change straight into the... Straight into the crew outfit. It's right next to him. Actually, we're not in Master difficulty, so we might even be able to disguise as you. There we go. That should avoid the unfortunate enforcer. Oh, you swine! I forgot there was a camera there. Now I have to go and delete the evidence. Sigh. It's fine. We'll use the basement exit then. Do-do-do. I assume auction staff is allowed in the basement. I don't actually know. It's been a while. Yes, it looks like I am. Fantastic. Now, okay, security office. Where's the stairs? They're over here. Oh, this is oddly familiar. This exit, this disguise. How fortuitous! Boop. Alright. Level 2. Only slightly more difficulty and only because I'm an umpty. Oh, plus I got the straight shot challenge. Nice. Okay. That's why they're making a struggle to open the door like that. I don't know, there's a few times where 47 really has to, like, put his back into opening a door. An exit door, none of the other doors. I don't know why. Oh, and we have explosive Napoleon blown apart. A remote explosive device designed to resemble a large-headed version of historical military genius Napoleon Bonaparte. Name of device ironic. Plays relevant orchestral music when placed! Okay, and we also have to eliminate that guy, who I'm assuming is going to be the crew member in the same room as him. Also wearing the security outfits. Honestly, that's kind of easier in a way. That just means I put it on, grab the rope and go stunk stunk. Okay. Blow them both up with Napoleon. I might try. I can try. We'll bring Napoleon. I don't know if the orchestral music will, like, attract them. Or not. Because if it doesn't, I might spend quite a lot of my time of the limited time I'm in the disguise.
Huh. Wow. Never knew this stuff was so complicated.
Hey, buddy, I want to leave that alone.
Novikov asked me to fetch it for him.
Oh
Wants to trigger
no,
the
it's
fireworks
that
himself.
guy.
Whatever you want.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Uh-oh. Boo. Uh-oh. Okay, he got me. He saw me. Uh-oh. Well. This could have gone better.
I lost him. Damn it, he got away.
This could have gone a lot better. I'm hoping that other guy will come in here, the bodyguard, and then I can have the bodyguard outfit, which isn't compromised. Okay. Oh, I don't have a throwable to lure someone in here! Oh no, wait, I need to open the door so they notice, don't I? Hang on. Nope, I guess no one's gonna notice. Do. This is unfortunate.
Don't you dare mess up this goddamn day more
This is fine. 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 Oh no, I didn't want that. I wanted the gun. I want the gun, please. Thank you. Now turn off the sink again. Uh-oh. The area is now being investigated because I didn't turn off the sink fast enough. Oh no, at just the wrong time too. Alright, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Please leave, sir. Please leave. Quickly, I need to club the other guy. Oh my god, he's gonna wipe up that entire floor? My god, you're using a tiny handkerchief! Oh, this is good news, I guess, for future distractions. It turns out the sink, actually, when you can attract them to it, it keeps them occupied for ages. Right. Anyway, right. Anyway, all of that was to avoid to blow up the cameras, which bloody... Oh, jeebus. Ah, what a disaster. Where's a fire extinguisher? There's fire extinguisher. Oh, I found the fire extinguisher in here, didn't I? Oh my god. Uh-oh. He's gonna see me. He's gonna detect me. It's fine. It says, who the hell throws a belt on the floor indoors? A good question. That guy, apparently. Okay, right. So, in here. Close those doors, I guess. Wait for that guy to go to his little thing. Clubber this guy. Oh, there's a big old mirror there. Clubber you. Alright. That's one target unconscious and waiting. Now I just gotta figure out who the other target is and what to do with him. Oh, you're this guy. Okay. Interesting. Unexpected. No, you didn't hear that. That's a shame. Nope, he's gone. Where do you go to, sir? You wander along here. Okay. And you stand there. This is not ideal. This is a pretty exposed spot. Even not accounting for your friend the security guard. Alright. You walked into me that time. Then you go just back over here to sit down again? That's a very unhelpful routine.
Weird. What?
Alright.
Hey. You gotta be.
Just gonna hike you down and then drag you in. So you'll excuse me. I hope your friend doesn't notice. That would be awkward. Okay, we seem to be fine. But there's no one in here. Although actually, there's a security guard in here. This might be a much better place to get your outfit. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna drag this guy over here, next to this guy, right? We're gonna go over to the other guy and drop Napoleon next to him. Right. Right. Can I hide that guy in the cupboard? Yeah. How are there no cupboards in here? They're covered in here? Yes, okay. One sec. One sec, sir. You're going on a bit of a trip. Do-do-do. Just to the next room for a little bit of a nap. Fine. Okay. Now, Napoleon blown apart. That's a disappointing lack of orchestral music, to be honest. Wait, apparently I can throw this at you? Does that kill you if I do that? Right. Then we come in here. We change into the other guy. Okay. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to shut that door behind me. That was nearly a disaster. Okay, this guy's a security guard. This guy's a screw. Oh, I forgot this one's compromised. That's not the best thing in the world. I should have changed back to a bodyguard, really. Never mind, no one over here is compromised, or has compromised me. I mean, it's not Silent Assassin, but it could be worse, it could be worse. I don't think blown apart is the most efficient kill method. Although it is nice to be able to kill someone and somebody else on the other side of the map at the same time. What a weird pair of targets. Normally they're like connected some way. They're like people who are on the same track or people who are in the same area. There's just one random guy and another random guy. 2 stars! Go me! I didn't get caught on any recordings though! Boomer says maybe they're roommates. Oh god, bury your gaze, all of them. Okay, next level. Some things have been moved, removed, or added. Okay. So far I haven't been needing the lockpick, so we'll keep blown apart. I don't know what things will have been moved, removed, or added. Okay, let's see. Oh, it says watch out for special shortcut doors. They'll stay open forever once you've unlocked them. I wonder what the special shortcut doors are.
Huh. Wow.
Right, okay.
Never knew this.
Hey, buddy.
That interrupts their conversation.
Novikov asked me to fetch it for him. He wants to trigger the fireworks himself.
Alright, whatever you want.
And we know we need to not... Oh, blimey, that always gets me every time. Okay. Uh-oh, I missed the camera. That's not good. Do, don't mind me.
Those fancy suit guards came.
Guess there are more important people upstairs than down here.
Come on, it's a fashion show.
It says maybe their doors.
And they trust us to keep an eye out for them.
Alright, okay. Do. Knock you out. Knock you out, knock you out, knock you out. Put you in the cupboard. Okay, so far nothing looks particularly moved. Is there a fire extinguisher in here by any chance? No, that would be too useful, I guess. Never mind. I'm assuming the fire extinguisher is unlikely to be one of the things that moved, although there's one there. That helps me. Alright, okay. Where are the guards? Not there. Right, let's hit it this time. And that one. There we go. Where are those two? They've just left. Fantastic. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, hello! There's a guy here now. Hello, sir. Well, this guy's been killed so many times, he's hired a bodyguard. Nice. If only you'd hired, like, a useful collection of bodyguards. Instead of just one guy who's going to be easily lured into the next room and then knocked unconscious. Oh well, you tried. Honestly, the crew guy's a better bodyguard. At least he's sort of vaguely difficult to... Oh, hello. I guess I didn't wait quite long enough. Oh, it's because he was treated as close combat, because I wasn't behind him properly. Ah! Well, no more Silent Assassin for me again. I guess. Grumble. Okay. Oh, this door's locked now. Just as well, I don't need it. Ah, you've got a bodyguard as well. Hello. Also easily lured away into another room. Bonk! Oh, your bodyguard has a big old shotgun on his back, though. Oh, hello. Hello, there's a guy in here. Whoa, that was close. Oh, there's no body storage. Hang on. Excuse me. Clonk. I really should have left Napoleon with the guy beforehand, shouldn't I? That would have been clever. Sadly, I'm not. Da-da. Okay, now we need the coins. Just use Napoleon here instead? I suppose, yeah, can do, can do. Right.
Okay.
Biddy-doo, do-biddy-doo. Oh, I should have really moved the gun. So, like, over here. Hope I get that back in time. I also don't know where I left the fire extinguisher. It's over here. Just running around to grab everything. Clonk! Alright. Okay, we are dropping Napoleon. Just to hit him again. I shouldn't have opened that door in case anyone heard. Luckily, I don't think they did. Okay. So get the security guard disguise from over here. It's a good job I did club with this guard, even though I didn't actually need to, isn't it? Okay. In here. Pop a boletta in your head. Take your clothes. Whoop, put the gun away, please. It's kind of important. And out the front gate. One of these days, I will actually do this silent assassin again. Do-do. Okay, so honestly, not very much was moved. And that was basically the same with like 2 extra easy bodyguards. I was expecting that to be a lot harder. Oh, I look grumpy, don't I? Okay. Okie dokie. Hopefully, we might possibly be back. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm almost inclined to say that that wasn't my end. Because, I wasn't having internet issues with anything other than Twitch. But maybe it was. Maybe it was. Boomer says we may well be back. Wonderful. I just gotta get up my, my little app. Who knows? I mean, it's objectively more likely that my stuff broke than Twitch's stuff. But that was weird. Oh, I gotta show you the Hitman screen. That will help. It's probably going to crash now, having just tabbed out of it twice. We'll see. No, okay, we seem to be fine. Okay, we've got new stuff. Some of the previous objectives have changed. Okay, we now need to be wearing auction staff disguises for you. And you might be a different person? I'm not sure. We'll find out. I guess. I think same basic strat. We'll head back in and see how things are like.
Huh. Wow.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
I want to leave that alone.
Novikov asked me to
Oh, I
fetch it for
just
him.
got caught on
Wants to
camera.
trigger the fireworks
Okay,
himself.
you're out here now. We have to knock out. We have to kill you disguised as auction staff. Interesting. Actually, there's no point in me taking out cameras. Because I've just been caught on camera, so I have to go and delete them at the end anyway. Okay, but we know there is a good auction staff disguise in here. Who saw me? Oh, you've still got a bodyguard. Whoops! What? Uh-oh, uh-oh. No, you don't. Lost. Uh-oh. Well. On a scale of good to bad, that went bad. Also, one of my targets is on the ground floor now, but that might be a coinkydink. That might just be because I just choked that guy out. Uh-oh, someone's seeing me. Oh, no, he's on the upper floor. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Nope, that's no good. Ah, okay. That I was like, oh, I'll drop the chandelier to distract the guys in that room, and immediately got spotted doing it. That didn't go well. That didn't go well at all, actually. Master Assassins avoid collateral damage. Thanks, game. Good to know.
Wow.
Hey, buddy, I want to leave that alone.
Novikov asked me to fetch it for him. Wants to trigger the fireworks himself.
All right.
Okay,
Whatever he wants, his money.
right, okay, those are the two important cameras down. Now, I have to be disguised as auction staff for this. So, I don't necessarily need to clobber you. But I do need... actually, let's go grab a fire extinguisher again. And if I can remember where they're kept. There's one. Excuse me, there's been a fire. Light. Okey-doke. Do-do-do. I've seen Boomer says he pulls that up slightly, it has to be said. Yep, yeah it does, and yep, yeah I did. Run. Okay, no one saw anything, that's fine. Okay. Am I now? Okay, now can only wear the auction staff disguise for 60 seconds. Okay, it's a good job I checked that. Real good job I checked that. Okay. You can come over here. Because we know we don't need you. Well, I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing for the other guy. I wonder if do you come back downstairs? Having gone upstairs, do you come back? If not, I might need the Sheik. I might be too late for the Sheik already. Oh, and I don't have my I don't think this works. No, it doesn't work. No. The Sheik is still in there, but I have no easy way of getting him. Dither. This is fine. I have to wait for him to walk past, and then we coin him in here, hopefully. Oh no, my target's come back down to this floor. Hang on. Okay, he does do that. Alright then, in which case we don't strictly need the Sheik. Instead, what we want to do... Not that way. We want to start clearing out the area that's marked as the library. Then...
Why can't we say what?
Why can't we say what? I think we can say what, actually. I assume I'm allowed in here. Yes, okay. Fabrinicals. There's also another... So this is the easy auction staff disguise that I normally think of. This is my go-to if I want auction staff. The guy we've already clobbered might actually be an easier auction staff disguise. Not sure. But like this guy, he's in the room on his own. With body storage right next to him. So, like, you don't get much easier than that. Target has just, I think, gone back upstairs, which is unfortunate. No, he's... What are you doing? Sir? Okay. This is a really weird escalation. I don't really like it. I don't really like it. Like, this doesn't feel like an escalation of the previous one. This feels like a totally different mission to the previous one. You know? Oh, let's close that door. Grab a coin. There's this bodyguard in here. I've dropped my fire extinguisher somewhere a long time ago. It's okay, we've got a bust. Oh, the bust is one use only. Whoops! It changes rather than escalating. Yeah, exactly, Boom Boom. Like, yes, this is harder than the last one, by which metric I suppose it's an escalation, but, it's not the same but harder. It's different and harder. It's like comparing Colorado to, Bangkok, or whatever the mission before Colorado is. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, a hammer! Ah, that's an actual useful clobbering thing. Oh look, there's bits of bust everywhere. Whoopsies. My fault. Just drop that. Okay, now we gotta wait for the target. He's kind of taking his time on this cycle, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I think the plan is drop Napoleon blown apart, go deal with the other target, find an auction staff disguise that's relatively close to that guy. Actually, there might not be any auction staff disguises relatively close to that guy. Maybe that guy's a better target for blown apart then. Okay, hang on a sec. Excuse me. Just need this. There's been another fire, actually. Oh, hello! You're in here now. That was unexpected. Bonk. But, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I want the fire extinguisher, please. Close that door. This way. Okay, this guy's coming down the stairs right now. That was actually like perfect timing. Oh my god, this door's open? How long has this door been open? Okay. Just wait for you. Come in. Grab this. I realized I picked up the hammer, so I picked up the hammer, so I don't actually need this. Bonk! Okay. So, get the remote, disguise as auction staff. Snap this guy's neck. This guy's his tech crew. Okay, apparently my other body got found, which is a shame. My emotional support fire extinguisher. Okay, what's the best way out of here? It's not normally this way because there's guys who watch the helicopter, and they're moderately tricky to get past. Come on! Move! I know you do a little routine. Good boys, good boys. Pop! Ah, that was... If I hadn't used Blown Apart, that could have been Silent Assassin. But it was more fun to blow them up. Unfortunately, I saved the worst to last in terms of Paris escalation missions. That's a real shame. The Vital Cataclysm. Finished. Oh, that missing star. Cry. beep. Oh, we've unlocked the silver baller, though. That's good. I missed the silver baller. We've been using the chrome for ages. Boomer says, is it not pronounced Vidal? I don't know. I would pronounce it Vidal, but I've also never seen the word in any other context. So, who knows? Got a new destination, Ambrose Island. I assume that's not actually a new destination. Bonus stuff, announcement carry over. Okay, don't need that. IOI accounts. So I don't know what to do next because we've now finished Paris. I suppose I haven't actually done Holiday Hoarders on this, on Hitman 3, I've only done it on Hitman 1. So I guess we could do Hitman Hoarders, Holiday Hoarders again, if people are interested in watching that. But yeah, Paris is sort of finished. I was expecting the Master difficulty to take a few attempts and take an hour and a half or 2 hours. So, I'm at a bit of a loose end. Oh, we got Mastery. I suppose there's anything interesting in the Mastery, is there? Oh, we can unlock a lethal poison vial. That is actually quite useful. And a modern sedative syringe, which is a completely useless item, because it's... You get up behind someone, and you knock them out. Well, about 80% of this game is getting up behind someone and knocking them out. I don't need a special item for it. This is the pile driver bar. So this is the sniper platform. The silenced HWK-21, which is like an automatic pistol, which is interesting to have silenced. And then a remote explosive, which is suspicious, instead of all the remote explosives which we have, which are not suspicious. Yeah. Is there anything people are interested in seeing? Game mode contracts. Is this... Okay, so we can look for, like, other people made... missions. So I could look for other people's missions in Paris. For example. Is there a way to turn off time limit? So I have no idea what people have made with this. Like, there's the Cicada Nightmare. Take all of them. I assume this is a mission to assassinate all of the Cicada bodyguards. There's a lot of them. They all have names as well, which is quite impressive. I like the briefing. Take all of them. Or death by fiber, which I guess is to kill a lot of people with fiber wire. That's a huge number of people to kill with fiber wire. My gosh. Oh wait, these are all optional. Eliminate using fiber wire. Optional wear disguise suit. Okay. Oh, this is a testing one. Can I sort them by, like, rating or something? Because that would be useful. No, apparently not. Okay. We have no way of knowing which ones are good missions. All start in Paris. I don't even know who any of these people are. We have to kill the Sheik. I guess this is kill, like, all of the VIPs? Honestly, that's kind of interesting. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go for this. Alright. Where do I want to start? Starting as crew is probably wise, because that gives me quick access to the Sheik. He's one of the ones you have to be quite quick to get. Okay, so we'll start as crew. I want the coin and I want the lockpick. And this... I think I'm going to go with the old faithful emetic syringe. Alright, let's give it a go. Who knows what this is going to be like? Maybe some of them are going to be like right out in the middle of a crowd and it'll be possible. I don't know.
Huh. Wow.
Hey, buddy.
Oh my god, there's so many of you.
Novikov asked me to fetch it for him.
Yep, yeah he
Wants to
did.
trigger the fireworks himself.
Okay.
Alright, whatever you want. There's money.
Do. Breaking all the cameras. I gotta break in this camera as well. Hang on. Opening the door. Picking all the lock. Turning on the radio. Don't have any specific method to do this, so I might as well just shoot him. Please get the gun out. Turn off the radio. Boop. Okay. Right. So, target 1 down. Can I not save in this mission? No. RIP. Okay. Fine. Oh, I've got to get both of the people downstairs. That's no good. Those two over there who are having that conversation. One of them kinda easy. The other one? Not easy at all.
Still no answer. What's... huh?
Yep. Yep, I did. I'm a sheik, what you gonna do about that, huh? I really should have picked up some sort of lethal melee weapon, shouldn't I? So I'm not just using bullets for everything. Oh wait, there's a battle axe. I forgot about the battle axe. Hang on. Uh-oh. They're coming through right now. That was a really bad time for you to do that.
Yeah, at the Sanguine show. Look, I'm up.
Okie doke. Is he dead? 2 down. Only a bajillion squillion more to go. Alright, let's go and find this lady. Hi there. What's your routine? What do you do? Oh, you harass Victor at one point, don't you? When he comes around. I remember. Vaguely. Do you do anything else? Do you like eat or drink? That would make this easier. Do you stand under a chandelier? It wouldn't be pretty, but it would work. You're not a very interesting NPC to have as a target, you know? Oh, and there's a guy behind the bar I've got to wallop as well, apparently. Am I just allowed here?
Confirmed, sir.
Yeah, I am.
FSB charges against you have all been dropped. No one is mentioning Kamarov's unfortunate death, or his alleged ties to the CIA.
Okay.
That's the end of that, then. I knew our nameless friend would come through. Very good.
I still don't like it.
Given that we know that he has this conversation with the guy, I find it odd that they're having this conversation with this random bloke.
Kills an FSB section chief and sets him up as a US spy without even breaking sweat. Where'd you find this guy anyway?
See, that's the thing. He found me.
Hmm.
He knew the FSB were investigating my past. And he knew all about Yago, using models as Trojan horses, everything. A guy like that. Let's just say you let him do most of the talking.
Still, the whole dossier.
I think she's just waiting for him at the moment.
Some price for a day's work.
Well, I'll be damned, Philip. You and Dahlia actually agree with something. Come on, back inside.
Okey-doke. Right, so you are here.
That is not what we discussed.
Interesting.
Non-negotiable at this point. You don't like it, you're fine.
I could probably knock you down and get you in that
Sanguine will manage without it.
quite easily. It's that member of staff I'm worried about.
Who's doing this?
Okay, Novikov.
That cocktail on ring a bell? No? Nothing? You got nothing?
Bare knuckle. Are you sure of the name, Mr. Novikov?
Okay, so he doesn't have the cocktail.
Victor, there you are, finally.
Oh, you're the one who harasses Victor. Okay, interesting.
He flew in from a shoot in New Zealand just to see the show.
Well, his arms must be tired. If Julian wants to play the movie version of me that bad, he only had to ask.
Victor, you're so
Oh my god, hurry up!
Seriously, come join us.
Perhaps later. There's something I need to attend to.
Boomer says, hey, the targets are actually connected. Are they?
Valerie. In the flesh. My.
Yep, you're.
Looks like hell finally has frozen over.
I should hope not, Victor. I know how you like it hot.
Oh, after you.
No, thank you. I prefer a crowd. I just wanted to say this to your face. You're finished, Victor. The ground is slipping. I've seen the case Kamarov and the FSB are building against you in Moscow.
Yeah, about that.
Profiteering.
That's not happening anymore, I'm afraid.
Quite the page turner.
I see. Well, I hate to rain on your parade, dear Valerie, but
I
Oh
also
my
know
god,
the
hurry
VIP
up.
lounge. What's really going on up there?
how exciting. If only I had time to listen to your crackpot theories, Valerie. But alas, I have a show to run.
Because we're going to spend the entire hour and a half left of stream just waiting for her to do something interesting. This is, yeah, the guy behind the petition was about Lindsay Liqueur being involved in whatever dodginess him and the other two were talking about. Oh, fair enough. Oh, do you stand conveniently under a speaker? No, not quite. 'Cause that's the speaker you drop on Novikov, and he stands about here-ish, I think. Oh, that's really awkward. Okay. Then what? Go this way. Still not walking under anything that I can drop easily. I might just have to, like, coin you all the way over to something. Well, you go outside. Okay, well, you go past this, which is fairly easy to detonate. You have a smoke? Yeah, you do. Okay, so that's how we get you. You have been stood here for most of this thing so far. Thank you.
Sorry, can we help you with something? Nope. Well, okay. Adios, amigo. Alright, so what's good?
Okay.
Your Highness?
Yep.
Mr. Novikov, Decker here.
Okay, he has a phone call with Novikov. I don't even know who he is. just need to figure out sort of a good spot that I can shoot that. Although I might be allowed to do it as tech crew, actually.
Security staff will come and fetch us. He's ready.
Tell you where we're going?
Pavilion, Northwest Gardens. Said it was away from prying eyes.
Interesting. Okay. So if I can get a bodyguard out of it, I might be able to lure you away. Let's do that quickly. In case you go there on your own. Where am I going? Up here. Oh yeah, because Max Decker is... I assume he's part of the story then, the mission story, right? Is this open?
Everything in order, Your Highness.
Good, wonderful. Give me a coin for a sec.
What the?
I still don't have a clobbering
Man, we
tool.
might have a situation. I'll check the perimeter. Over.
Got a clobbering tool. Oh, okay, apparently it's not a clobbering tool. Never mind. Uh-oh. How do I turn off the radio? Ah! The radio's gonna attract someone! That was nearly a double disaster. Okay. Max Deck, are you still out there? I think so. Alright. What's this? It's a letter opener. Just in case. Okie doke. So. Hello there, Mr. Decker. Talk to Max
Mr.
Decker.
Mr. Novikov will see you now. I will escort you to the rendezvous point.
Ah, great. Thank you. Lead the way.
Hello? Okay. We've got to go to the pavilion. I'm not exactly sure where the pavilion is. I assume it's somewhere at the back here. Oh, that guy sees through this disguise. I forgot about you. I've gone the wrong way. That's fine. Okey-doke. I wish I could escort you around the back there. That would be brilliant. Sadly not. Well, you've also got to lose your bodyguard, which I think means I do have to actually take you to the correct place. What the hell is the pavilion? Oh, let's have a look at the map. Where looks pavilion-y? This place, maybe? Although I thought that was a shed. Maybe this garden? I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that either. We'll find it, we'll find it. Is this the pavilion? He hasn't objected so far. Oh, hello, excuse me.
So let me give you the best advice.
In here? In here? Yes. You'll follow me in here. This isn't the pavilion though. Where's the pavilion? Okay, maybe it's over there. Hang on.
Is there a problem? Why are we stopping?
No, I think he's has he got fed up of me? Maybe not. Although I am having to dance around that security guard. It's causing me smidgens of problems. This is fine. This is fine. We just did a little loopsy. Oh, that looks kind of pavilion-y, doesn't it? Okay, let's assume it's this. I also don't actually know how to get in there. Is that door open? That door might be open. Come on, sir. I realized that we went a slightly wonky route, but it's fine, I promise.
Escorting Max Decker. Mr. Novikov's orders.
Been expecting you. Go ahead.
Ah, marvelous. Oh, look, there's more, pagoda garden, okay. There's more, exploding gas lamps here. Gosh, it's a real shame I didn't set one of these up first. I wonder if that means Novikov is on his way.
No Novikov. Why am I not surprised? Maybe he's fashionably late, sir. Droll Carson.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding. Stay put.
Doop-a-doop.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Doop-a-doo. Just hiding from those guys, that's fine.
We did.
Okay.
Then your guy took us to meet you here, so which is it? I don't know. Security guy. Wore uniform. Alright, fine. See you soon.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, this is fine. That's fine, we got him! I think. Uh-oh. Oh, that door's locked. Oh, that guy's looking for me. Oh boy.
Got nothing so far.
Did we get him? Yes, I got him. Fab, let's just run out this way. Okay, this is fine. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Let's oh hello. Oh hello. Do. Right. Let's go downstairs and shoot the bloody cameras out, because we're gonna need to at some point. Right, okay, camera's gone. Now let's head back upstairs. Upstairs, grab the crew disguise. And sabotage that gas lamp that she smokes near. You're a crew disguise, aren't you? Although I don't necessarily want to have a spare body lying around. Do. Right, hang on. Crew. Okay. Down the front steps, out. Oh, I need a wrench. Means I need to be in the basement. It's okay. There's a staircase to the basement right here. Grab a syringe while we're on our way. Keep an eye out for a wrench. What's that? A wrench! Well, that was handy, wasn't it? Is there going to be a screwdriver down here? That's the other kind of thing that might be useful to us. I don't know of one. Okay, I'll head straight back up then. I like the sort of vaguely French music in the background. Don't like getting stuck in the corner. Okey-doke. Where is she currently? Oh, I'm not allowed to do this! Okay, luckily no one cared. Where is she? Valerie St. Clair. Is this you? Yes. Okay. That's alright, we've got you down. Now. Who next? Oh, there's a person here who sees through me. That's no good. That's no good at all. Well, behind the bar. Luckily, I am. Okay.
Yeah, I used to be stage crew too.
Really? Interesting. Okay, can I close these doors? Are they closable? Because I'd like models to not see what I'm doing.
Best cocktail on the world.
Okay, that's Novikov. He's literally just come through.
Nothing. You got nothing?
A bare knuckle.
Huh.
Are you sure of the name, Mr.
Where's that wrench? I'll just use this.
Figures. Double thumbs up, man. Yeah.
Clock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that was a really terrible time for her to do that. Oh, no. Okay, too late.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
I can't even dump. Why can't I dump? Why can't I dump? Okay, I don't know why I can't dump. Well, this is no good. Oh, I can't dump because he's a target. Right. Do-do-do. This is fine. 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 Am I allowed up here? Oh, Helmut Kruger. Hi there. Thanks. Do-do-do. Can I drop that chandelier on you? No, you've walked not quite under it. Annoyingly. Well, okay, no silent assassin for me then. That's a shame. Is there anyone else upstairs I need to get? Yes, 2 people over here. Oh, a lot of people in the auction room actually. Loads and loads of people. Alright, well, you know what that means. It's time to clobber this random dude. Right, we are now compromising the crew disguise, which is unfortunate. It's entirely because that woman blew herself up at the complete wrong moment. That's such a shame. Excuse me, I'd like to go up. Oh, you frisk people, don't you? Yep, that's fine. It's okay, we can avoid that the same way we did earlier by going up a thing here. Doopity-doo. I will also try and stuff a target in the cupboard. Oh, that's true, actually. But to be fair, I would have worked that out fine without the guy ever noticing if the explosion hadn't happened at just the wrong moment. Can't believe that. That's so unfortunate. Alright. Right, let's see who we got to deal with up here. Oh, okay, we've got to deal with Dahlia's friend. Interesting. Well, seeing as we're not Silent Assassin anyway, we probably don't mind that much if her body gets found. If it doesn't get found, then so much the better. Although, honestly, I could probably have actually shoved her off the edge. That would have been better. I could have knocked her out and done a thing, and then it would be an accident. Never mind. Maybe no one will go in there, who knows? Okay, that's just some random lady at the auction we have to kill.
Yeah, whatever.
That's not going to be easy. Okay, you're Dahlia's friend. Then we have you. You've got a wine glass, so you're poisonable if I have poison, which admittedly I don't
Dude, I would get
currently.
out right now. My boyfriend will finish it.
You also
He's
have a
all
wine
that. He's
glass.
red belt karate.
Hard someday you might
Okay.
be a head waiter.
What?
I do unfortunately need to just find some stairs down. Take the stairs down, get some poison from the basement. What was that? Weird. Oh, there's poison in the kitchen as well, isn't there? Hello. Oh, 2 poisons, lovely.
Please give a warm hand to the true star tonight, Sebastian Sato.
Ah, okay, that's why the shushing is happening. Because Sato's going on screen. Not on screen, on stage. Oh, wait, this is a great time. Oh, blast! I forgot that I have to pass the frisk to get through them. Oh, this is no good. Oh, this is no good. Oh, this is no good. I've gone completely the wrong way as well. Oh god, what am I going to do?
Here are perhaps my darkest yet. I've explored feelings of powerlessness, duress, coercion.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
The notion that free will is only an illusion.
Oh, someone's going to spot me.
That we are all controlled by sinister forces cynically preying on our vices and weaknesses.
Oh god.
Like the pleasant design suggests we put on.
Well, this is fine. This is fine. We got one. We got quite a lot of others as well. Oh, a coin. Handy. Yeah, look, he's compromised me, hasn't he? Do. This is fine. Oh, lots of people have compromised me now. Oh, this is no good. This is really no good. Oh, I did not want to kill you. It's a bit late now, I suppose, to some extent. I forgot I was holding that. Right, okay. This is fine, still. Oh no, I need the auction disguise to poison the stuff. But the auction disguise is compromised. Oh no. What am I gonna do? How badly compromised is it? Oh, pretty badly. Pretty badly compromised. Oh, sod. Oh, blast. Oh, why didn't I pick a better disguise to do this in? Okay, it's fine. We'll go around the other side. We'll just... This is fine. This is fine.
Central, come in. I'm here now. Nothing is really going on here. Over. Understood. Moving on. Out. Huh.
Oh, more poison. Lovely. Where's the door? I don't know. Where is the door?
What?
I like how we've gone back to gentle Paris music.
Jesus. Why is there never an electrician?
Excuse me. Oh wait, there's a box there. I should put him in the box. Quickly, quickly. Uh-oh, someone else has found the fuse box. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is fine. 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 Right, let's let... Oh yeah, he's found the gun now as well, hasn't he?
Mazel tov to me.
Right, let's reset the distraction so no one else comes to investigate it. Do-do. Okay, and then let's get out the actual door. Alright, okay, no one here sees through me. This is you again. Hide there. Okay. We've got past the two people who see through me. Fantastic. Now, theoretically, these guys should be fine with me just adding huge doses of rat poison to their drinks. What I don't know is where they're gonna go after I've poisoned them.
That's not very good, is it? Class action lawsuit.
Give it to me straight. 10%.
So I'm gonna poison this one and follow him and see where he goes. Because if he goes to Margolis's bathroom, that's a mini problem.
Oh, don't touch me!
Don't touch me. It's not contagious! Food poisoning. Okay. Are you going to her room? You are going to her room, aren't you?
Thank you.
You swine.
Yeah, my wife. Okay.
It's really annoying and awkward for me.
Yeah, I'm here now. No, nothing. Quiet here.
Okay, we gotta get him quickly.
Roger that. Moving on.
Oh god. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Do-do-do.
Man, I'm here now and the area is clear.
I don't even know what they're looking for. Are they still searching for, like, whoever dropped the thing downstairs? Okay,
Hey! Oh.
just drown this guy. Oh! Dahlia's friend is there! Right, okay, new plan. I'm gonna stash you in the cupboards. See if we can lure Dahlia's bodyguard and then Dahlia's friend in here. Boop-a-de-doop.
A young, ambitious FSB section chief.
Nope.
found a case against Victor.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Central, come in. This is Papa Bear. Situation is clear. No baddies around here.
Really? You are completely deaf. Uh-oh.
We have ever collected. No questions asked.
Okay,
And did
what is
Victor
that?
bother to tell me about it? No, he didn't.
Okay.
Clients in there.
Hey,
Are you saying they're bidding on you?
I don't want you.
Alright, we're gonna put that in there. We're gonna grab the gun. We're gonna drop the gun. Then we're gonna remember we can disguise as bodyguard and we'll be allowed the gun.
Kind of mixing metaphors. Thought had crossed my mind.
Dahlia, Camille's in position as fashion.
No, please! Pick up the coin! Okay.
Bill's old girlfriend. Clever. And how will you guide Wakefield into her path?
How are you so deaf that you don't hear any of this going on?
Central, I'm reading you 5 by 5. Area is clear.
Get in here!
Next location. Out.
Hey, wait a minute.
Right. It's okay. We're gonna get him. We're finally gonna get him. What we're gonna do is we're gonna clobber him and then drop him off the ledge. That would have been quite funny as well, Boom Boom. And honestly, it kind of might have worked. Alright. Okay, turn that off. Turn off the sink. Okie doke. Now, auction disguise again. This should be fine as long as I run straight out. Oh no, I've got the gun on my back! Whoa! Just gonna find some place to drop that. Problem is, if Thingy Lady sees it, she's gonna stop being ill because of the weird way that whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We just need someone to report that gun and move it.
Another one.
Yep, you do that.
Really, this is a disgrace.
Another one, okay. Okay, no, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Boop. Alright. And now we can just sort of rinse and repeat.
Hey, smile. It's your biggest asset.
Hi. Excuse me, miss, would you like some extra bubbles for your champagne? They're green ones, don't you know? The best kind. Right, I'm assuming she's going to go to the same bathroom, but I don't actually know. Miss, you didn't drink that. Hello? Are you okay? The sooner you drink your champagne, the sooner I can stop cleaning this table. Yeah, we've actually done a fair old chunk of our list by now. I'm quite pleased with that. I have absolutely no idea how we're going to get that lady in there. She's going to be nightmarish. Pick up drink. Are you actually going to drink it? Are you just going to hold it for decorative purposes? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Lady, please. Please drink your drink. This table can't get much cleaner. I've got the same pathetic tiny little handkerchief that one bodyguard managed to clean up an entire overflowed bathroom floor with. Okay, she really isn't going to drink that, is she?
Waiters will be, waiters.
That's extremely distressing. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to do this the unsubtle way. Boop. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Huh, they are surprisingly not that fussed by looking for me.
How is her father?
He's the sun and the moon. I think we got trouble. We find who's behind this. So you ID'd the son of a bitch or what? Could be anyone.
It could be anyone. Yep, anyone at all. Oh, she's come and hid in here, is she? Is this her safe room? Oh no. Just hiding in the safe room with the person who's normally the target. This is fine. This is fine.
Copy that. Situation is contained.
This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Okay. So interestingly, he now sees through me when he didn't before. I guess that's because he's busy dealing with the body. What are we gonna do about you, though? I guess we're gonna do sort of the only thing we can do. We have to distract this guy. Hello, don't mind me, sir.
Wait a minute.
Yep. Yeah, there's a horrible gun there. Should really do something about that. Okie doke. Okay, so the plan is, once he's gone, we just pop her through the window. We go off the edge here. Everyone is very upset. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do.
Oh no! Oh, does anybody see this? Oh no!
And over this way. And perfect. Flawless. Oh, someone over there has been compromised. Interesting. But not to worry. Cause hopefully. Why is there a hammer in that box? I was gonna say hopefully we can get a disguise change, but not currently sure about that. Okay, we'll get you in here with a coin. Then not only will you not see through me anymore, but you'll also be unconscious. Give me the crowbar back. Oh, that door is open. Oh, let's go close that door quickly. This is fine, this is fine. We only got 3 people left to kill, which honestly I think is doing alright. I don't know how you're supposed to do this mission, Silent Assassin, but I guess they don't have to make it silent assassinable when they're the ones when it's a community mission, right? Oh look, there's a tech crew disguise. I might also be compromised in that, I can't remember. Okay, I am also compromised in this. Let's go bodyguard then. Close the door. Downstairs. Now I think Helmut comes into this room. Hi guys! Don't know what you guys are up to.
I am not comfortable about this, okay? It's freaking me out a lot. Okay?
Was that Helmut up there? He's gone back over there to do helmety things. Interesting. I know there's 2 bodyguards in this area who I have to worry about. I didn't realize they both saw through this disguise though. Jesus. I'm stuck! Oh my god, I'm stuck on all of the things. This is no good. Oh dear. Oh, he's coming back this way. Oh, he's coming back this way.
I'll be up after the show. Yes, ciao.
This is not where I wanted you to be. If I'm quite honest. Because I sort of... Right, okay. Back this guy, put him in the box. Be quick! Be quicker than this, 47! Be a lot quicker than this. Okie doke. Then, take Helmet's disguise. And dump him in the river. Woo! Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is totally fine. Also, I want my hammer back. Okay. 2 people left. Lana Caprice and Lindsay Liqueur. Whoever they are. Right, he's gonna go find a gun up there. That's fine. We won't be anywhere near him when that happens. Oh. These guys are still searching.
Hey, he's here. I know he is. You know what
Why are you grinning like that? Usually there's a
I see. You guys are all still stood outside. And that guy sees through my Helmut Kruger disguise. Which is unfortunate. Okay.
I am not. You know Dahlia Margolis, right? Well, she's the...
Yep, don't mind me, just sneaking around. It's fine. Don't know how I'm gonna deal with you. Cause like, yeah, I can shoot you, but then I'll be spotted immediately.
Going through the motions here.
Hi.
I have nothing to report from my current location. Helmet, my man.
Okay. Well, this one we can probably snipe out from behind a car. Oh my god, I've got too many things in my inventory, really, haven't I? Let's be honest. Where do you look? You look over here. Okay. Oh, well, you didn't hear that, really? Okay. Fine, I guess. Nope, okay, you're not past. Where'd that coin go? Coin, please. Okay, now I have to sort of get out of here, ideally. Like going this way. Dippity-doo. One left! One left! They're gonna be very upset over there, though. You guys are still,
Yeah, I'm here now.
still pretty upset, aren't you?
Nothing. It's quiet here. Over. Roger that. Moving on to the location. Out.
Oh! I've never really been down here, like, after dropping the stuff.
Yeah.
Ah.
Quiet as a grave.
Interesting. I like it. I like it more than I like it when the bloody thing's turned on, that's for sure. Is there anyone else in here? Okay, I might be able to just snipe her out from here. Gonna need to use mouse and keyboard controls. Right. Got him. Oh, I didn't want to be in here, did I? Oh, there's a lot of bodies in here. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Just a little Helmut Kruger. Wandering away from the show. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh lord. That was some fun madness. Oh! Nearly really went completely, like, bottom up. Not the most stunning success we've ever had. Oh, I even got XP for drowning someone. Oh, interestingly, you do get XP as well. I hadn't sort of really twigged that this would count for location mastery. That's interesting. I feel like people have probably made like a bajillion different XP farms for this then, I guess. Alright, what time is it? 4:15. We got a little bit longer. Boomer says... How long ago did Boomer say that? Boomer said that 12 minutes ago, and my little thing didn't ping. Or it did ping, and I'm thick, and I didn't notice it. Interesting. Weird, okay. Don't know what's up with that. I've tabbed that now, so it might crash the game. No, okay, game still seems to be alive. Yeah, it's a shame, because there's loads of these, like, bonus stuffs. But they're all not included. Which, considering this game is already pretty extremely expensive, and other things I've mentioned about Hitman, I'm not super chuffed by. There's a new game mode, Sniper Assassin. Last Yardbird, Himmelstein. I don't think these are base missions, are they? They're not normal areas. Interesting. Okay, I wonder what this is like then.
Welcome
Austria.
to Austria, Agent 47. Your targets are Dorian Lang, Guillaume Maison, and Doris Lee, 3 remaining members of the international gang of thieves known as the Yardbirds. The Yardbirds were famous for the daring heists, in particular, one that took place against Shamal Casino.
It's a very
in Las
different game
Vegas.
mode, I can
However,
imagine.
The money proved to be the property of organized criminals who in turn launched a campaign of violence and retaliation in an effort to identify the thieves and find the money. Feeling the earth burn beneath them, the Yardbirds entered into a secret agreement. The treasure would remain hidden, and once the dust settled, the last remaining member was to inherit everything. The group retired, and all members vanished from sight until Calvin Ritter, the Sparrow, was found dead on his
The
yacht.
Sparrow! That's the training
Was
mission.
remained elusive.
Okay, I see, that's
Gathers in
cool.
one place, but today is a special occasion. The wedding of Elizabeth Lang is taking place at the palatial home of Guillaume Maison with Doris Lee as a special guest. Our
Okay.
client is Alexander Kovac, the founder of the Yardbirds. He has stipulated that all 3 targets and their bodyguards must be eliminated at this event. Should any of the Yardbirds escape, the contract is invalidated.
I see,
Looks like
okay.
Kovac is making his final bid for the lost millions.
That's cool that that links to the training mission. That's actually a really nice touch. I like that. Okay, so I'm assuming this is going to be like the Colorado mission. Eliminate as many bodyguards as possible. Interesting. Agent and Mastery. Biography, Agent 47. Mastery. Okay, I don't really know what this means. I guess we'll just hit the play button and see what it looks like. I'm assuming we can do this in 40 minutes, maybe not.
Good afternoon, 47.
Uh-huh.
The wedding ceremony is about to begin with Lang and his daughter arriving shortly by car. It is expected that they will proceed directly to the open area where the groom and priest is waiting, along with all the wedding guests.
Okay.
Guillaume Maison has been on site all day, preparing the wedding details and entertaining guests.
It says there's a co-op mode with 2 different Hitman. That's
Doris Lee
cool.
is en route via helicopter and should be arriving any minute now.
Okay.
My intel suggests she will not be watching the bride and groom exchange vows, but do keep a lookout anyway. We are working within a limited window of opportunity here, 47. We expect the targets to stay for no longer than 15 minutes.
Oh no, I
Good
hate
luck,
time limits
47.
in video games. Okay, so I guess the bodyguards are yellow. I just saw you over there.
That is Guillaume Maison, the Kingfisher, former Interpol agent and the owner of the mansion and its grounds.
I assume if I snipe people in obvious places, then I get... They get seen. Right? And then people panic. Oh, there's him arriving in a helicopter. I assume I can't just shoot down the helicopter. No, that would be funny though. No, okay. Oh! We have a new follower! Thank you so much to Undertale for the follow.
That's impressive, 47. 47, the situation is about to get out of hand. Maison is
see,
confirmed
okay.
killed. Well done, 47. Alarms have gone off all over the mansion. Targets are evacuated.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, I needed to
Lily
reload.
needs to be taken care of. She's running for an exit. What on earth are you up to? Doris Lee is down. Well done, 47. Dorian Lang is confirmed killed.
Okay. Now what am I supposed to do? The bodyguards are escaping weirdly. Is he shooting at me? I'm a really bad shot with the sniper rifle, you know? I'm also not really sure what I'm supposed to do at this point. Okay, I can't shoot through the tree is bulletproof. Oh, well, that's a wall. No, I did get him, maybe. Nice. Undertale says, get the ones that are running away. I guess. It's not difficult. It's not easy, because I'm really bad at leading shots. The bullet travel time is a bit more than I can sort of, deal with. Is my kill streak for not missing a shot? Yeah, he is shooting at me. He's just not very good at it. Okay, I guess I got 2 left. 1 left. No, 2 left down there. Hang on. Get the ones with the red mark above first. Ah, but you see they're moving. Which means I can't hit them. I don't know how to hit a moving target. It's not something I can do.
Well done, 47. The money will be wired to your account in a moment.
Okay. Well, we can try again and see if we can get more. I wasn't expecting an accident kill to trigger them all to run away. It's part of the thing. Fun mission. I don't mind these sniper bits. We got an extended magazine. That's useful. Okay, we'll try again.
Good up.
Okay. We gotta figure out what we're doing. Are there gonna be places to conceal the bodies? It doesn't really look like it, does it? I don't think you'll fly over the edge, will you? No, okay.
Someone's onto you.
Someone's onto me?
47, you're about to be spotted.
Okay, this is fine. This is fine. It's not fine. hate it when I forget to reload. Okay. Interesting.
47, they're beginning to suspect something.
Undertake says you can shoot next to them to make them move position or try to get them in water or bushes. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
47, the situation is about to become critical. Lee has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
47, they're about to raise the alarm.
Uh-oh. Who's seeing? You. Oh, last I missed!
47, the target's
Oh,
in the
you
area.
swine! I hate
Now.
you. I'm a really bad shot against moving targets. I cannot do this to save my life. Okay, we'll try again. Right, so shoot next to them to get them to move
Good
position.
afternoon, 47. The wedding...
But we know that a guy comes out on top there at some point. He's an easy mark. Okay. Can I ping like over there then? Get you to go over that way. The problem is there's quite a lot of people around. Oh, he didn't go all the way over. Okay, well, that's not a good start. How did that not hit you, sir? No, it's fine. I actually don't mind a bit of back seating every so often. You're right that the challenges are hard. Okay. Oh my god, there's loads of people in there. I hadn't even realized. Okay. So can I lure you over like there, for example? And then putting you off. Maybe. No. No, I cannot. That's fine, though. I hope you're far enough away from them that this won't be noticed.
Nice shot, 47.
Thanks, Diana. Well, you're in the maze. Nice. Okay. Oh, blast, 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 blast. Okay. Nice. None of these are particularly good kill shots.
They will not discover the body there.
Is that the first one I've actually hidden the body of? That's pretty disgraceful if so. Okay, how long have we got left? 12 minutes. 15 minutes is actually ages. Like, it's not something I should be worrying about. The last few left are a little tricksy. Especially you, because you've got this gardener following you everywhere.
47, the situation is about to get out of hand.
Uh-oh. Well, rip.
47 targets.
Oh, come on!
Secure any remaining primaries now. Doris Lee is making a break for it.
Yep.
Stop her now, or it's
I'm
over.
trying. I'm
Lamb has
trying.
been eliminated.
I'm trying.
Confirmed kill on Maison 47. Unusually noisy 47.
Unusually
Doris
noisy.
Lee confirmed killed.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to get that one. I don't know if I'm going to get you either. You're running around in a maze. This is a disaster. Difficult to keep track of all of them. I think that one's going to get away. Because I know I can't hit them while they're moving. I need to blow things up when they're nearby.
That was
Got
quite
him.
the explosion 47.
Yep. Yeah, it was. Nope. No, okay, we've not got this. See, that's what happens when you try and hit a moving target. Nope. Ah! I can't even hit this bloody fire extinguisher, whatever the hell it is. Okay. 2 got away.
Well done, 47.
Ah! This is rough. This is really rough. Okay. We're gonna try it again. I got an achievement there, didn't I? Maybe not. Okay. We got a flared Magwell eye. Right. How the hell do you do this? How the hell do you do this properly?
Good afternoon.
No, he moves just a smidgen too early. Which is unfortunate. I could maybe get you over there. Possibly. And then over the wall. Amazing.
Out of mind.
Wonderful. Okay, you're standing in front of a bush. Lovely jubbly. And you. Okay, you. You go and stand over there for me, please. Uh-oh.
Nice shot, 47.
Okay, he's hidden. Lovely jubbly. What do I do about you in the maze? I'm not sure. You might have to come last. No, 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 don't leave. Ah, he left. Lost. Okay, you're gonna go and sit down though, right? No, you're not. You swine. It's okay. Into the water you go.
For the time being.
You too. Okay. We're doing alright. Oh, I ran out of bullets.
47, you're about to be spotted.
Who saw that? You saw that. You swine. Okay.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Only a few left now. Only a few left. But the ones that are left are the difficult ones. Hmm.
47, someone's onto you.
Well, rip that guy. Oh, minus 3,000 for a civilian kill, my god. Uh-oh, now the bullets.
Doris Lee is down.
Okay, one target. Now what? Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with the maze guy. But this is a better run. I assume these little bushes don't hide people. Can I attract you all the way over there? No. No, I cannot. Okay. Interesting. Can I lure you over there?
Dorian Lang, the Red Robin, former military engineer
No,
and
okay,
father
let's
of
lure
the
someone
bride.
else instead. It's a shame. Ah, he didn't go over. Those guys are a real problem. The guys who stand like there. Go on, you go over that way. He's not in quite the right spot, is he? Might be able to just keep him concealed there.
47, they're beginning to
No,
suspect
lol.
something. 47, the situation is about to become critical. That's Maison taken care of. Nice work, 47.
Well, this is going to go fairly haywire fairly soon. It's still not a perfect run, but we've got most of it done. We just need that one target now. I don't know where the best place to take him out is going to be, but it might just be whenever he next stops, honestly. 10 minutes remaining.
Nice work, 47.
Yep. Okay, end of mission. Still had some bodies found. I'm gonna take one more crack at it. One more crack. Oh, I got some challenges this time. Score multipliers. Oh, there's score multipliers for the challenges. I see. They're not like XP. Oh. I'm not very good at this. Okay, one more go. One more
Good
go.
afternoon.
Okay, so those guys up at the top are all good candidates. Early on, because they'll see other people if I shoot them. Maybe you weren't a good idea, I'm not sure. Nope, that wasn't a good idea at all. Okay, we're not counting that as my one last try.
Good afternoon.
It's fine. Oh, both of you saw that? That's annoying. Can you turn around so I can shoot your buddy, please?
Very clever, 47. They will not discover the body there.
Nope, people never look in swimming pools. Okay. We know where you stop. You're in a good spot now. Okay. I've missed my chance with you, I think. I still don't know what to do about this guy. You're in position. I have no idea how no one sees me doing this. I really don't know what to do about these two either. They're tricksy. Right. Oh, I've accidentally alerted the target as well by doing that. Good.
That is Doris Lee, aka the Goldfinch, former Hollywood stuntwoman of Cheyenne.
Oh my
fame.
god, they hear quite a lot, as it turns out. I'm trying to get a shot that she won't hear, but he'll go and investigate. It's not happening. Alright, that guy's about to go over to his spot over there. I shouldn't rush. I need to stop rushing. We've got actually loads of time. Oodles and oodles of time.
Nice shot, 47.
Right, you're coming down there. Can I lure you over there? Oh, not when this helicopter part's looking. But there we go. Nice little hiding spot. Okay. So
flea has been eliminated.
Nope. Body found. Body found.
47, you're about to be spotted.
What? Who's
47,
seen someone?
Someone's onto you.
Who did you see? Over there. Oh, well, I would have had an A body spotted anyway. Can you actually come over that way, please? Nope, you're not going to be polite, are you? Get over there! Oh my god, this guy! He refuses to move! Nope, that was the helicopter pilot. Okay.
That is Guillaume Maison, the Kingfisher, former Interpol agent and the owner of the mansion and its grounds.
We've only got the tricky ones left. We've only got the tricky ones left.
47, they're beginning to suspect something.
Oh. Yep. Well, there's a body over there. That was my fault.
47, an alarm went off. They're evacuating.
Yep. That was my fault.
Maison is confirmed killed. Well done, 47.
Oh, he's
Lang
hiding
Star,
behind a
nice
tree!
work, 47.
I don't think I'm gonna get those two. I think they're free. Wait, there's another one somewhere. It was the maze guy. Where are you going? You're going over here. I have one chance. Oh, no, you're going over that way. Right, I managed to get him by a miracle. No, he's free. Nope, I killed the wrong guy as well. Ah! We came really close.
Well done, 47.
I got one guy. One guy missed. Ah! Ah, we were close. Alright, that's why I'm going to wrap it up here. I might, off-stream, spend some more time playing around in this little sniper gallery. Because it is fun, even if I'm horrendously bad at it. I need to figure out which body it is that's being discovered. So that I don't shoot that person in that place. But yeah, so that's going to be it from me for today. So, I hope you all have enjoyed watching this slightly late Hitman Monday. Apologies for the lateness. I woke up, was feeling like crud, and went back to sleep until like my normal streaming time started, which is obviously not ideal. But don't go anywhere because I'm going to send you guys off on a wee little raid, I do think. Just got to find out who is around to be raided. I'll appreciate 4 little viewers. Snow will. Shall I send you over to Snow? Let's send you over to Snow. Love Snow. Snow is playing Pokemon. They're a wonderful little VTuber whose name I can't spell and I have to copy paste across, but that's fine. Yeah, anyway, if you have enjoyed watching, do remember to drop a follow. Big thanks to Undertale for following earlier. It's always lovely to have more of you along for the ride. I'll be back tomorrow at my normal time of midday British time. 12 p.m. 12 a.m.? 12 p.m. I think. Where I'll be playing some more Jedi Fallen Order. Because I do still love that game, even if I didn't actually play it twice last week. Other than that, I won't be around on Friday. My usual Friday stream will not be happening. Theoretically, everything else should be happening according to the normal schedule. In the meantime, you can find me on my Twitter at DizForDemise, on Mastodon at elrich.cafe/@DizForDemise, where I send out a notification every time I go live, or if I'm supposed to be going live and I'm actually late, like today. Whoops. Other than that, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your days. Be wonderful beans for Snow. We love them. make sure that they love you too. And I will see you all next time. Ta-ra! Bye-bye!